Hello, my name is Jeff Rolka. Thank you for checking out my video. This is a question about the lip trill exercises and how to know if you're doing them correctly, which is a great point. Is there a way to know if you're doing something wrong with any of the lip exercises? Like, how do I feel that I'm supporting rather than just making funny sounds? Yeah, there's like a variety of things that you can monitor while you're doing the lip trill exercise, and it will tell you whether or not you are doing it correctly. First and foremost would be if there's like a delayed start. Like if you're supposed to do something like that, and what you're getting is a and then it starts. Instead of if you're getting that big gap of air in the beginning, you could honestly be doing an awful lot of different things incorrectly. You could be neglecting to really get engaged before you start to try to sing. You could have the lips too tense. You could have the lips too loose. Record yourself, maybe video if you can. Use your phone. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And see if you can objectively identify what's happening. You'll have to pay attention to the physical experience of your singing too to know if that's happening, if you're not engaging before you start to try to sing. So pay attention to how your muscles are working. Changes in color or changes in speed will tell you about the configuration of your vocal fold. So for example, let's say you're singing some exercises that go to the secondo passaggio, and the lip trill is changing speed dramatically. And you can hear too, I'm losing volume as well. That is telling me that my vocal fold is actually abducting, it's separating. The proper sound for that the lips are basically staying at the same speed. And you'll notice that the volume of my voice when I do that is staying about the same too. Now, those might seem like small points in the context of this funny sound, the lip trill. But the key is when you take the lip trill out of it. So for example, if I were going to sing, but I sang A into A, that is what my vocal fold is doing when you hear the lip trill go like that. But when the lip trill, I'm getting lightheaded from doing the exercise that way because I'm throwing so much air out there. When you do it and you keep it consistent, that is an indication that the vocal fold is staying adducted. You can hear the dramatic difference in the sounds between when you've got the lip trill that is increasing in speed and getting less in volume versus the one where I'm keeping the vocal fold adducted. Those are two really big points for the lip trill. You could also hear yourself straining behind the lip trill if you were preventing the vocal fold from elongating. You can hear that stridency to the tone start to get introduced as I ascend. That would also be a clue that something is not quite right. The lip trill shows us a lot of things. Additionally, if you're using the lip trill in a song, like let's say you've got a melody of a song, right? And you did the lip trill, and it came out like this. Now, that might seem like a reasonable way to practice it, but your singing instructor will tell you that the vocal fold responds better when the flow of air remains more consistent. You should only be breaking the flow of air when you need to inhale. And so, the way to practice that phrase with the lip trill is to connect it all together. So the lip trill, how you execute it, tells you a lot about how you're practicing, the effectiveness of your practice, and also, going back a little earlier in the video, it can show you some problems with how you are navigating your zona de passaggio, your secondo passaggio. Also, whether or not you're actually getting engaged physically, in other words, creating support before you sing. And that will dramatically change how effective you are getting into the phrase. So you have to get that engagement going before you start to sing. And the lip trill can very, very quickly show that to you. I do hope that helps. Great question. Thank you all for being here. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe. Do feel free to ask questions in the comments if you need me to follow up. And a big thank you to my Patreon supporters. If you want these practices as MP3s, Patreon's the place to get them. Until next time, my name is Jeff. Take really good care of your voices, enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye.